Welcome to Living in Beauty. It's Monday, February 3rd, 2020, day 1,295 on the road, and we are in the California desert. We haven't moved in 3 weeks and plan to stay put for another week, and it feels like a long time to take a rest. But don't think I'm just sitting around staring at the floor. We're both focused on health, eating clean, and exercising in the dry desert. What a surprise to learn that there's a place in America that's not in Mississippi without a brewery, tap house, winery, or distillery within an hour in any direction. But that makes sense because just trying to find fresh food here is a sobering experience. Finally, after 2 weeks of picking through wilted, bruised, and rotten produce, my hunter-gatherer instincts kicked in. So I stalked the local market at all hours and managed to crack the code to the delivery schedule. Nothing to pound my chest about, but twice now I've beat the snowbirds to the fresh arugula and Greek-style yogurt. Yep, I sure did. Okay, now about that floor. Good thing it's nice to stare at. Over the last couple of years, our cork floor has enhanced our travels. It's a time saver, comfy to walk on, and has a beautiful color that reminds me of a full-bodied, unfiltered red ale I tasted at a microbrewery in Ohio. Remodeling slowly, one step at a time, is our style. As homeowners, we had the same philosophy. Since the moment we set eyes on beauty, we committed to giving her something new every year. It's about comfort and pride of ownership. This is our home. Taking on a 20-year-old Airstream guarantees that I will always have a do-it-yourself project. I enjoy the product research and project planning, and we both dig the teamwork. Last Christmas, in San Diego, Beauty got new upholstery, tires, and a power hitch. Last summer, in Ohio, we gave her a 4-inch lift with new axles, shocks, and wood valances. Back in 2018, we sprung for a new cork floor. The old vinyl was okay. It was in fairly new condition when we bought the Airstream in 2015. I just didn't care for it. Also, the bedroom was carpeted. We hate carpet. And after 2 years on the road, the stuff was looking rank. My aesthetic is natural fibers and textures, not merely natural looking. In 1986, I bought a fixer-upper 1960 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud II because I loved the wood interior. Decorating an RV is tricky. Charming patterns and bright colors that are so fun for short-term camping just doesn't hold up to the wear and tear of full timing. And as for color, soft earth tones in deep textures with straight lines and monochromatic appliances and surfaces are both visually pleasing and functional. So why did we wait 2 years to announce our new floor? Well, we waited this long to spotlight the new floor because we wanted to find out if it worked. Living in Beauty is our story, but we avoid weighing readers down with product recommendations. When we like something so much that it becomes part of the story, it either ends up in the Living in Beauty store or it gets a full review. So, after living on this new floor for almost 2 years, it's time to unveil the attributes of cork. Cork is nothing like vinyl. Vinyl is thin and heavy. Cork is thick and light. Vinyl is synthetic. Cork is natural. Vinyl is cold to the touch. Cork is warm. Cork also absorbs sound, making the Airstream quieter for recording audio, like this podcast. Because it's naturally insulated, we can walk barefoot even in freezing weather. Our decision to go for cork flooring was based on recommendations by 2 people, Vinnie Lamica, our Airstream specialist, and our friend Susan, whose cork kitchen floor has held up great for 30 years. How's the new cork floor performing? We love the look. It brightens the interior and feels great underfoot. Cork is softer than vinyl, kind of cushy, not as soft as a yoga mat, but comfortable to stand on without extra padding underneath our feet while preparing meals in the kitchen. We needed a comfortable floor because we don't wear shoes inside the trailer. For decades, we've been a shoes off at the door household. And after witnessing a few black tank accidents in the campgrounds, we are even more committed to leaving our shoes outside. Cork is also easy to clean because it's practically dirt resistant. Dust, grease, and hair don't cling to cork like they do to vinyl. We vacuum the floor daily and wipe it clean once a week with warm water and a wet cloth, then follow up with a drying cloth. No matter what we do, the floor always gleams. Cork is also durable. Our floor is in the same condition as the day we installed, and we've been camping on it for almost 2 years. I'm fairly handy and able to pull off most jobs alone. Installing almost 200 square feet of flooring didn't seem all that difficult, but it would be impossible to live in the trailer during the install. Not only did I need expert advice, I needed someone to help me get it done fast and done right. This was a job for Vinny Lamica at Vinny's North Bay Airstream Repair. We scheduled the installation for May 2018. Meanwhile, we went shopping for cork. We chose the Cala Bamboo Shoreline because it has natural elastic properties, great sound conditioning, temperature insulation, is mold and water resistant, low maintenance, and contains 43% recycled content. It also looks like what it is, cork. Unfortunately, our exact cork floor choice is no longer available from Cali Bamboo or U.S. Floors. Within 3 weeks, the cork arrived and we loaded it up into the truck. In 20 days, we had an installation appointment in Wilton. No problem. We followed the vineyards all the way to Vinny's. About 15 miles outside of Wilton, we rented a Cruise America RV and parked it at Vinny's. This was our solution for being homeless during the install, and it also served as a storage container for our stuff because we had to strip everything out, and all of our clothing and food and supplies we keep in the underbed storage, bench bins, and lockers. Anything fastened to the floor had to be emptied. After that was done, Vinny met us to talk about the schedule for the next few days. Then Vinny hauled Beauty into his workshop. We followed and immediately began prepping Beauty for the new floor. First, we took out all the furniture. We've done this 3 times in 3 years. The first time was when Vinny installed our solar. The last time was Christmas time for the reupholstering. Uninstalling our 30-foot Airstream only takes a couple of hours. Vinny's shop became our temporary furniture warehouse. Then, we stripped out the old carpeting in the bedroom, removed the old baseboard. The old vinyl floating floor came up easily. We cleared the subfloor of nails, staples, debris, and smoothed out any abnormalities. And Vinny expertly installed the new floor. And while the floor was being installed, we cut, stained, and finished new moldings and bedroom soffits. Before reinstalling the furniture, we cleaned each piece thoroughly, gave it a good polishing, and then, for even more sound conditioning in the trailer, we covered the bottoms of the drawers and cabinets with a cork drawer liner. Then we screwed all the furniture back into place. Putting in new moldings took less than an hour. The old carpet-covered bedroom soffits were replaced with newly built oak soffits. We paid $1,400 for the cork, $1,200 for the installation, for a total cost of $2,600. And as much as we love cork flooring, we can't recommend it for all RVs. If you need a floor that's 100% waterproof, or you have large dogs with long, thick nails, Or if you transport bikes inside your trailer, then vinyl may be a better choice. We're pro cork because it's a natural, environmentally sustainable product. It's warm, quiet, clean, and with the right care, can be incredibly durable. It's also beautiful. In fact, I'm looking at the floor right now. And you know, in this light, at this angle, from this distance, it reminds me of a hazy double IPA at that terrific brewery in upstate New York. Oh, one more week. Thank you for joining us in Living in Beauty. If you like this post and want to be notified when a new one is released, please enter your email address and click the follow button at the bottom of this page. For more information, check out our travel maps and facts. That's it for now. Safe travels and see you next time.